Welcome to Married with Gaming. I'm Jen. He's Mike. Let's roll some dice.
All right, welcome back to Married with Gaming. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jen.
And we're going to go over our 10 magic items. For me, they're not going to be in any particular order, but it's generally ones that you like to give out as a dungeon master. Maybe on you it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't DM that often, so mine are more from what I like to get as a player. And mine are kind of in order, but it wiggles depending on the character I'm playing, obviously.
And these are like the special cool stuff, not just...
Yeah, they exclude like custom items for campaigns. They're just the kind of special cool everyday things. Number 10 for me is Ring of Spell Storing. Mostly I play casters, so I really appreciate that because it gives you more spell slots you can use.
Ring of Spell Storing. I also have that one. And also on the same level put Ring of Wizardry. Just any of that kind of magic user boosting item.
Yes. For number 9, I put Healing Potions.
All right, well, I'm just going to pick one of mine. Staff of the Magi. You can do a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool one. For me, number 8 is Ring of Regeneration. Really helps when you are in those moments of too many combats and not enough rests.
I'm going to go with Hat of Disguise.
That's a good one. I almost put that one on my list too. Mine, number 7 is Ever-Burning Torch. Very, very practical, good magical item.
And to counter that, I'm going to go with my Decanter of Endless Water.
Also very good.
Because you can do all kinds of things. One, if you're in the desert, you can have a drink. Water comes in useful for a lot of things.
Yes, it does.
Pour some on the floor to see if the floor is slanted. All that kind of stuff. Or if it goes into a crack or a crevice.
And you get pretty dirty in a dungeon when you can't have a bath. So having some water that you could rinse off with would be nice. Number 6 for me, Figurines of Wondrous Power, any of them. I just think those are super fun to have.
I'm going to go with, this is a bunch in one category. The manuals or the tomes of, like the Manual of Bodily Health or the Tome of Clarity of Thought. Any of the books that you study them and it can raise your attributes. Yeah.
Those are cool. Number 5 for me, Boots or Cloak of Elvenkind. Always come in handy.
Good one. Ring of Free Action.
Also a good one.
Get out of web free.
Number 4, any +1 magic weapon. Because for those pesky things that can only be harmed by magic.
At least you're keeping it reasonable. +1. I'm going to go with a Vorpal Sword. Snicker Snack. You know where that comes from.
Number 3, Bracers of Defense. I usually play some sort of spellcaster, so I usually am limited on armor, so Bracers of Defense is usually really helpful, especially at the low levels.
And another thing that can be used in a lot of different situations, Immovable Rod.
Another good one.
It sticks around.
Yeah. Number 2, Sending or Messaging Stones. Really helpful for the party. I know we say don't split the party, but we're going to split the party at some point. So having stones, even if it's from your scout that's up ahead a little bit to tell you what's going on and prepare you or whatever, they're super helpful.
And mine is a Mace of Disruption. So it's going to allow you to turn undead. I think at like 12th level.
Wow.
In old D&D.
That's awesome.
And extra damage.
Nice.
When you hit undead.
Now, my bonus item before my number 1 is the Helm of Brilliance. That's a super powerful thing. One of our GMs gave it to one of my characters, and man, that thing is so much fun. So, that was my bonus item. Do you have any bonuses?
No.
Oh, okay. And my number 1 is the old standby Bag of Holding. just the most helpful, useful thing in D&D or related magic.
And my number one is Black Razor, the imitation Stormbringer, because it is just one of the coolest items ever. Enough said. Usually seems to be a lot of staying alive.
I like to stay alive. As a general rule, living is good.
Good call.
Yeah, mine seem to be more like utility type things that are going to help us in the moment of the adventure. Where yours were more like,
I like
woohoo,
utility.
let's get power.
I like utilities.
Yeah.
All right, so those are 10. And you can put your own down in the comments. Thank you for watching.
Yep, and until next time, keep gaming.